Okay, Shalom. This is the brother Yahweh from the member of YSO, Yahweh Shah Sanctified Ones. I want to foremost to start off by giving our honors and praises and glories to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shah, Bahashim, Rakakwadash. Okay, double honors to the apostles of GMS, Great Millstone, the brothers out there that are willing to keep teaching the brothers around the four corners of the earth. Salute to all you brothers. And today's video lesson is going to be about when it comes to being in this truth, you have to suffer and lose the things you love, right? Because us being in the truth isn't easy. You gonna have to go through some hard times for the Lord, okay? The Lord might put you through that situation where you lose it all and then you gain it back. But it's all just to test you, okay? This is Matthew chapter 19. This is Matthew chapter 19, verse 16. And behold, one came and said unto him, Good master, what good thing shall I do, that I may have eternal life? And he said unto him, Why callest thou me good? There is none good but one, that is the Most High. But if thou wilt enter into life, keep the commandments. He said unto him, which Yahweh Shah said, Thou shalt do no murder, thou shalt not commit adultery, thou shalt not steal, thou shalt not bear false witness, honor thy father and thy mother, and thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself. The young man said unto him, All these things have I kept from my youth up, what lack I yet? Yahweh Shai said unto him, If thou wilt be perfect, and go and sell that thou hast, and give to the poor, and thou shalt have treasures in heaven, and come and follow me. But when the young man heard that saying, he went away sorrowful, for he had great possessions, okay? So that young man wasn't able to sit up there and make it to the kingdom of heaven because he was holding on to the world. And that's the thing, and that's the thing about being in this truth, is that you gotta suffer, right? In order for you to become so good, you have to suffer, okay? You have to go through the hell, right? Because it's not easy. Us being in the truth isn't easy, okay? You're gonna have to lose a lot in order for you to gain the Lord, okay? You're gonna have to lose so much that's in this world just for you to love the Lord, okay? Because the thing is, if you really love the Lord, you'll be doing his works, okay? You'll be out there on the highways and byways. You wouldn't be missing camp, okay? And that's the thing. You have to lose the stuff that you love in this world. If it's not helping you better yourself for Yahweh B'Hashem Yahweh Shai, let it go. You have to let it go. You know, the situation that I was dealing with, I had to let that shit go. It wasn't helping me. It was destroying me, okay? I'm not going to talk about it, but like the shit that I was dealing with, I had to let it go. It was no help, okay? But that's exactly why these scriptures help us brothers that actually go through things. It can actually help us understand that at the end of the day, at the end of the day, we have way much more things that the Lord have waiting for us, okay? Why you think Solomon was asking the Lord for wisdom? Okay, why you think the Lord sat up there and told Solomon, thou hast not asked for riches or wealth, but had asked for wisdom? Because wisdom is first, right? Wisdom comes first, and then the things later down the road. Okay, not the things that you want now and then the scriptures. It's supposed to be the scriptures and then the things that you want after, later down the road, okay? But again, that's exactly so again, we can't be like this young man, okay? And that young man was weak-minded, okay? He was weak-minded. He wasn't able to stay strong, okay? But if you love the Lord, you got to stay strong. Okay, brothers may rebuke you. Brothers may tell you to, hey man, you're going off. You get right. You know, leave that bitch alone, or whoop-de-woo. And if you can't do that, then, you're gonna have to suffer that. Okay? This is Genesis. This is Genesis 19, verse 16. No, verse 23, my bad. It's Genesis 19 and 23. The sun was risen up upon the earth when Lot entered into Zoar. Then the Lord rained upon Sodom and upon Gomorrah brimstones and fire from the Lord out of heaven. Okay? So, Shalakia. So just like that, right? Because when you think about it, when you hold on to the things of the world, you're going to be destroyed. Okay? So again, if you really love the Lord, you'll be focusing on the Lord. Okay? You wouldn't be holding on to the things of the world while you're in this truth. Again, let it go. Let this world go, right? Because it don't matter. You're going to have to suffer for that moment, but then the Lord is going to make you feel better after you go through that hell, right? And most brothers aren't able to sit up there and let things go because it means so much to them. But hey, you got to let that shit go. Again, if it's not bettering you through the Spirit, you know, if it's distracting you, you know, and like, if you got to keep on going back to that situation constantly and constantly, hey, it's not right. And he overthrew those cities and all the plain and all the inhabitants of the cities and that which grew upon the ground. But his wife looked back from behind him and she became a pillar of salt, right? So just like Lot's wife. So again, if you're not able to let go of the things of this world, so think about it like this. So just think about it like this. Why do you think Lot's wife got put to death? Because she looked back onto the world, right? So just like us, if we're focusing on the Lord and we just make one quick turn to look at the things of the world, we're going to be destroyed. Because why? Because Colossians 3, right? This is Colossians. Where is it at? I missed it. I'm walking way too fast. Way too fast. This is Colossians chapter 3 and verse 1. If ye then be risen with Yahushua, seek those things which are above, where Yahushua sitteth on the right hand of the Most High. Set your affections on things above, not on things on the earth. Okay? That's why. Because we got to put our mind towards Yahushua. So again, when we come into this truth, we have to suffer and lose the things that we love. It's going to hurt, but at the end of the day, it's going to better us. It's going to make us stronger, right? It's going to make us more powerful at the end of the day. Because why? Because we are all for Yahushua. Okay? And then not only that, if you come inside this truth, you have to be about your Father's business. Okay? Do the works, right? Luke, right? This is Luke. Speaking of that, this is Luke chapter 2, verse 49. How is it that ye sought me? Wist ye not that I must be about my Father's business? Okay, so we have to be about Yahushua business. Okay, so we have to be about the Lord's business, which is what the works, which is this truth, which is this knowledge. Okay, so again, don't get caught up in the things of this world. Let this world go. It's gonna hurt at the end of the day, but at the end of the day, it's gonna make you 10 times more better. It's gonna make you more stronger. Because and then not only that, if you can't let go of the things of the world, just like that young man did back in Matthew, the 19th chapter, hey, that means that Satan has a hold of you, and he just, you know, and you just failed right up in his hands. So at the end of the day, don't get caught up in the things of this world, right? Because it don't matter, right? It don't matter to us, okay? This is 1 John. I'm in off 1 John. This is 1 John chapter 2, verse 15. Love not the world, neither the things that are in the world. If any man love the world, the love of the Father is not in him. Right? Now, what's the things that's in the world? That let's jump down. For all that is in the world, the lust of the flesh, right? The lust of the eyes, right? The lust of the eyes are things that get your attention. Okay, the lust of the flesh are things where you start seeking after. And the pride of life is like all this pridefulness. America is really known for pridefulness. So at the end of the day, you gotta let this shit go, man. Like again, the situation I was dealing with, I had to let it go. My brother had to rebuke me through the Spirit because I was so blinded that I couldn't see it until I finally understand that it was a demon. Okay, so again, let it go. Let it go. Because again, if you truly love the Lord, you'll be doing the works. Okay? If you truly love the Lord, you'll be out there on the highways and byways. If you truly love the Lord, you'll be studying the scriptures. You wouldn't let nothing distract you from you and the Lord. And if something gets in between you and the Lord, that's a demon. Okay? If your woman gets in between you and the Lord, that's a demon. Okay? If your family members get in between you and the Lord, that's a demon. You know? Because at the end of the day, the Lord gave you a gift, brothers. The Lord gave you a gift, which is this knowledge, this truth. So take care of it. Be grateful. And don't sit up there and be a fucking fool. Right? Don't be no fool. You know, do what you need to do, but at the end of the day, love the Lord and serve him the right way. Right? So again, love not the world, neither the things that are in the world. Football, basketball, you know, things. So like things that you love the most, or like stuff that you want to hold on to because it's been there for a minute. You got to let that shit go, brother. For real. You know, like you have to let it go because it's no good for you. It's not going to better you later down the road. It's not going to better you with the scriptures. It's going to bring you hell. It's going to bring you trauma. It's going to bring you all this. It's going to keep on bringing you drama and pain because you keep on holding on to it. But if you let it go, you don't got to deal with it. Okay? So again, just focus on the Lord. Okay? I hope this video was edifying enough. Brothers out there, keep teaching, keep preaching, no matter what. And do not give up on yourselves.